The Civil Rights Movement was a major part of history for not only the United States, but also Madison County. After the Civil War, slavery was abolished, but African Americans were still treated unequally, this leading to the segregations of blacks and whites. There were many people who fought for equal rights for both races. Can you name who this is? If you guessed Martin Luther King, you were correct. Martin Luther King Jr. led peaceful protests against segregation and is known for his "I Have a Dream" speech that caught the attention of the nation. What about this woman? This is Rosa Parks. She was another civil rights leader. She would not give up her seat on the bus for a white male. This became an important icon for the civil rights movement. This one's a bit trickier. Who is this woman? Harriet Tubman died before the civil rights movement began and was enslaved most of her life. She did, however, leave hundreds of slaves to freedom using the Underground Railroad. Most of you will not know who this person is. This is Henry Allen Laine. He played a major role in Madison County's education system. Henry was born near College Hill in Madison County in 1870. His father's name was William Laine, and he grew up as a slave, along with his mother Amelia Laine. His parents pushed him to excel in school and exposed him to reading poetry in the Cincinnati Weekly every week. Henry continued his education and love for poetry with his childhood teacher, Howard Chenault. Henry then continued his education at Berea College, which was a black-only school during this time. Henry Allen Laine was also required to take a colored teacher's exam in order to pursue his dream of becoming a teacher. He later went on to receive his teaching certificate in Madison County. Henry went on to be very influential for Madison County school system. He taught in both Richmond and in Berea College. He also was a founding chairman for the Colored Teachers Association and eventually became industrial supervisor at Madison County Colored Schools. All throughout his life, Henry had a love for poetry. The student of one of his classes called him the Muse's one-man singing class because of his hobby of writing poetry. He also wrote numerous poems, like one called "Show Enough," about the life he was living, and another called "Frowns and Smiles," talking about the same concept. Eventually, he published an entire book of poetry called Footprints. Along with teaching and poetry, Henry enjoyed farming. He owned a farm on Irvin Pike with his wife Florence Benton. They had 9 children, 8 girls and 1 boy. He went on to establish the African American Farmers Club in Madison County and formed the Colored Chautauqua Group. Another thing he helped invent was the Combination Fair. This was an outdoor event to bring culture, religion, and social opportunities to the community. Because of all his accomplishments and contributions, Henry Allen was inducted into the Kentucky Civil Rights Hall of Fame and was Richmond's Man of the Year in 1970. In October of 1955, Henry Allen Laine passed away of a stroke in his home. The impact he had on Madison County as an educator, author, and farmer is irreplaceable. If you would like to know more about Henry Allen Laine, you could check out the EKU library for his poems and books.